So this here is tallow. I just call it beef fat. I'm trying to get it rendered down. It is cooked down quite a bit, but still has a long way to go. That is pretty much just going to keep on going until it is all rendered down, and then I've got to do things to make sure to get all that done. So I had the beef sit in here, let it cook on low overnight, and then today I turned it up on high, and this is what we've got. This is what it's looking like. So well, let's get on to the next steps. Okay. This has been going all night. I wouldn't normally do that, but I had some water in the spoon, so this is some hot stuff. Nothing you want to be playing around with. This first round here, I'm just putting it through a metal colander. Catching all the extra fat. It didn't render down. Now you could just pour this in, and I will once I get down a little bit further. But in all honesty, this is, like I said, this is really hot, so I wouldn't want to just pour it. And I'm not as worried about the splashback. Then I'll pick it up and pour it. Now I just did it the easy way and put it in the crock pot, so you can tell that there's still quite a bit of fat left on there. If I was to do this on stovetop, you would get even more out of it. But I prefer easy. Now what I could do if I wanted to push even further is what is left, all of this that is left, I could actually put that on the stove and keep rendering it down, but I'm calling it good enough. Okay, I ran it through this, and that got pretty much the biggest chunks out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually using cheesecloth, and this is folded in half and then in half again. And I'm gonna put it in the same strainer and pour it through the cheesecloth. And what that'll do is get even more of the little particles out, and then just strains it out quite a bit more so that we can get a pure tallow. You can also flavor your tallow. You can do it while it's in there, and what you would do is just figure out what kind of seasonings that you wanted and put your seasonings in there. I would only do that maybe about 6 hours, and by seasoning I'm talking like peppercorn, garlic, onion, pretty much just whatever kind of seasoning you wanted. And I would put it in cheesecloth, wrap it up, and put it in there while it's cooking. But I would only do that maybe the last 6 hours or so. If you want to zoom in, you can see it pulled out even more of the crispy bits. And what we're looking for is the clearest tallow that we can get. I'm going to set this off to the side, and now go get my jars. Okay, and now some people would say I'm going a bit overboard. So what I have is the colander, and then I have more cheesecloth. This time I have it tripled, so it's folded in half, and then half and half. I don't know if that makes any sense, but there's a lot of straining going on. Is basically what I'm saying. You don't want to go too fast here and overfill your jars. The best would be using a metal funnel, but I have no clue where mine are. My husband's probably stolen them. They're out in the garage somewhere. He's the one holding the camera, smiling, so I'm guessing I'm not wrong.
No, I have no metal funnels.
Uh-huh. Oh, I think I made more than I thought I was going to. I think I might get 5 pints out of this. Well, no, I'm not gonna get 5, but ooh, I don't know. I think I might. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but do you see that little tiny bubble there at the bottom?
Yep.
That is from water. We don't want that in there. And that, my friends, is it. That is pretty much the entire recipe for how to make it. You can see that this is pretty clear. I'm gonna pick it up and try to show you one. You can see that there is no sediment there at the bottom. If there was, you'd want to pull it out and restrain it to get everything off of it. There's other ways of doing it so that you can get it even clearer. To me, this is just the easiest way that I found to do it. I'm gonna get the lids on these and then I'm gonna let it sit for a while before I put it in the refrigerator, and then I will be back to show you exactly what it looks like and how we use it. And here is what it looks like once it's completely done. It's white. You can see there's no sediment at the bottom. It gets hard, and use it for a lot of different things. You can do the exact same thing with pig fat. Only difference is it's called lard. This is called beef tallow. You can use it for a lot of different things. One of my favorite ways of using it is seasoning cast iron pans. Anytime you're gonna deep fry anything or just fry anything up, you can use this. It's just really good and convenient. Something that most people are gonna throw away is the fat. This is how you use it. This is Angie here at Bun & Acres Homestead. Be safe and God bless.